Good morning, everybody. Just getting all set up, running a little late. At least it's just a couple minutes. um, Going to be talking about growth mindset and limiting beliefs today, and just kind of checking in with everybody to see how we're doing as we're coming to the end of February. Let's see here. Okay, everything is showing up. Okay, there we go. Okay. Here is the link to go ahead and set up StreamYard so I can see your names when you're commenting on Facebook. It'll say Facebook user, Facebook profile, um, unless you give permission for StreamYard to share that information. And it looks like we're doing pretty good. Okay. So today we're going to be talking about, actually, let me start. Stop. Let me start out again. I'm Maya, just in case you didn't know me. I am your spiritual life guide, and I specializing in helping women create a powerful spiritual journey so they can unlock their inner magic and discover their goddess within, using an array of healing modalities, including crystals, cartomancy, and visualization. It's just a passion that's near and dear to me since I've been through the journey too. And since the journey is not something where there's a final destination, um, we're all on it. We're just all at different times in the journey, different checkpoints. So one thing that I've had a lot of growth in over the past several years is my growth mindset, and paying attention to my limiting beliefs and what I'm thinking about myself and what I'm thinking about when it comes to my business or even the community around me. So, one of the questions that I take time to ask myself, and I try to do this at least once a week, is what do I want to improve within myself for that week? Or what do I want to improve for myself within that month? I don't typically do this daily just because it's a pretty deep question, and you want to have time to be able to work on that. So I should have made banners for this. I didn't think about it. What do you want to improve on yourself within yourself? And if you're on live and you want to go ahead and answer, you can answer, or you can write down your answers and keep them private to yourself. You can always message them to me if you would like, if you want to keep them private. And if you're on the replay, do hashtag replay and go ahead and answer the questions, and I will be happy to respond. Then the next question that I ask the next item that I do is I'm listing 3 things that I think I can do right now to make that improvement. So first you're going to ask yourself, what do you want to improve within yourself? Not looking at others, within yourself. And then what are 3 things you can do to move forward in that improvement? Um, And there's nothing wrong with reaching out to friends that or people that you look up to or your life coach or whatever and asking for help if you don't know what the three things are. But I found it really important to have three things. And the three items, the reason why it's important is because it's not too little and not like it's not the something you can do within a day. Hey Anne. Um, but three items is enough that it's not overwhelming. I used to try to do five items and I really found that the five items were um, overwhelming. So, what do you want to improve within yourself? And what three action items can I take to make that improvement? Then I take the time and I list out on a separate piece of paper um, what my limiting beliefs are. So, what do I think about? Oh, I'm too fat, or I'm not smart enough, I'm not good enough. I People are better at this than I am. Um, I mean, there's thousands of different limiting beliefs that you can have, and depending on who you are, it's going to be different than somebody else's. And so, these you list down the limiting beliefs that you're holding on to, and then listing why. Why are you holding on to these? Why do you feel that these are true to you? Um, Sometimes I hold on, like I keep that paper for a day or two as I'm trying to work on improving myself, but I always burn it at the end because I don't want to hold on to it. I want to be able to release it. And so I burn it and release it. Then um, I call this my 5 minute log because sometimes, I mean, it typically will take me 5 minutes, and I'm worth at least 5 minutes out of my day to be able to take time to do this. Uh, but my 5 minute log consists of what I'm grateful for, things that would make today great. So I do this typically in the morning. Um, and if not, I try to do it within the middle of the day. This isn't an end of the day thing. So, what am I grateful for? What things would make today great? And then at the end of the day, I answer the last question, which is what things I learned today and what were my achievements. So, the what am I grateful for would be kind of tie into whatever happened yesterday. Um, so, if I'm looking at business stuff, and I actually stop. Um, Not just business stuff, but because finances is always important and we have to pay our bills, I always write down what the money that I'm grateful for. Like I'm grateful for blah 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 money that came in. And I always write down the amount and who it came from. And even if it's like a refund check from somebody, I'm grateful for the refund check from Geico, or whatever. So I always write down the money stuff that I'm grateful for because it allows the universe to know that I'm thankful or grateful for that money coming in. Um, and then I always make sure that the things I'm grateful for are not repeats from the day before. They can repeat within 3 days um, because it might be something that I'm really grateful for. Uh, so, for example, I don't typically repeat my husband. Like the universe knows that I'm grateful for my husband, so I say that I'm grateful for my husband's support um weekly. But if he like comes up and something's happening with the business and he's like, oh my god, I saw that this was happening, and he really made an extra effort to be like extra supportive, then I would do it again as a duplicate. But I really try to branch out and not say what am I grateful for repeats, because then for me, it causes limiting to belief of I don't have anything in my life. I'm not grateful for, I don't have anything good going on in my life. So make sure that you try not to repeat things day after day. The universe knows you're grateful for your family. If you are, some people have a rough family relationship. Or when you say I'm grateful for my family, it could be non-blood, not blood related. Um, So that's really what I'm working on for my limiting beliefs. I do have a cheat sheet. It's actually more of a mini journal. So if you're interested in the journal for working on limiting beliefs, just type in limit and comment limit and I will get that to you. Uh, and makes sense if you can change it to specifics. Yes. Yeah, yeah. That's a good way to put it too. So Anne said it's also good if you can change it to specifics, like I'm grateful for his support um on my business, or I'm grateful for support on the live. Um so you could break it down like that, and then you're putting it out in the universe, uh, that you're grateful for the extra support and the specific reasons. So great suggestion, Anne. Thank you. Um, so again, type in limit if you would like the mini journal for working on limiting beliefs. And we will be learning more specific details and specific steps on how to work through limiting beliefs. Right. Uh, During the workshop next month. Um, so in March, we are combining um, this month's and March's workshops. So we're going to be doing a grid and altar workshop, and the month will be all about limiting beliefs and changing or I don't like using the words changing mindset. Um, I use the word growing mindset because I'm always growing and learning. And so I have growth in my mindset, not changing my mind. Um, so the month of March will be all about growing your mindset, building that positive interaction, and working on delete, deleting, removing, um, and clearing limiting beliefs. So I'm really excited about this month coming up. It's something that I know that I had to work on really hard for me. And once I was able to clear a lot of that out and really be able to list things that I was grateful for, things started happening really fast. So, Anne, I will be sure to get that to you. And this live is going to be, I guess, a couple minutes short. Oh, the kits and the workshop registration is now open and on the website. So I will go ahead and add the link to the description, so you can start registering for the workshop. And if you want to purchase the kits, um, there's pictures of the grids available now, and the altar work kits are going to be all the same for everybody. So there won't be any options, but there are options for the grids. So I'm very excited about that. If you have any questions, as always, you can reach out to me and I'll be happy to answer, or you can comment here on the replay. And I hope you enjoyed this live, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.